that right now. That ain't my main calendar. Hello, 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 hello. I'm actually just trying to make sure I have the appropriate levels on my microphone. Make sure y'all can hear us shouting. You feel me? You feel me, babes? You feel me? Oh. Yeah. Making sure that is more than enough. Excellent, 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 excellent. Okay. Is this thing on? Back at it again. Back at it again. At it again. At it again. Back at it once again. You know, I want to understand. All right, let's see here. Like now, cool. That works. Put it here too. I have a list. In case you are wondering, I know there's some things. Yeah, there's some things that I dropped in the title. Yeah, Grammy. America taking actions in our name. And this is, as well as some more stuff, you feel me? Just excellent. All right, there we go. And we're good. All right. We're going to get right into it because I don't necessarily have a following right here on this here YouTubes. But we are working on that. That is what this is about. The Ooopp, maybe I'm late podcast. I know. I'm late. Don't worry. It'll work out. At least that's what they tell me. But I'm gonna start it off with the Grammys right now. Because it's probably not gonna take me too long to get through that. I'll let y'all know right now. I don't care about the Grammys. I don't. I haven't. in all of my years of watching the Grammys and watching overwhelmingly talented women be passed up for album of the year for decades. I'm sorry. Like there's just no, mm-mm. No, I'm gonna leave it alone. But I heard a little, I heard a little piece, little clip, little hit and miss about Jay-Z's acceptance speech. And he basically hit y'all with his version of "You ain't no diva, you ain't no diva, you ain't no." Okay. Shoot, if I knew it was gonna be some mess like that, I would have said, I'd have recorded it. I'd have recorded it so I could, bypass the commercials because I don't like watching standard television anymore. Current advertisement has ruined TV. To me, it is what it is. But yeah, highlight for me. The only thing that I did watch, I think, in its entirety, the only clip that I did watch in its entirety, was the performance of Tracy Chapman and that other guy. Um, very thankful to him for making sure that he put some respect on the Tracy Chapman's name. Love that for her. Absolutely, it's lovely. They sounded beautiful together, yeah, separately. So I have no qualms. Um, do I want to hear Tracy some more? Absolutely. did did Fast Car get his plays round? Oh yes, baby. Oh yes. But not too many because I'm delicate at the moment. I'm a little sensitive, you know. Because there's just so much going on in the world. You know how many genocides there are going on concurrently? I'm only gonna talk about two, um, but I'm really gonna focus on one really, and that is the DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo. Um, it has gotten worse. Mind you, they've been going through genocide for decades as well, much like Palestine, um, except it's not under the guise of uh, religious uh, evangelism. It is more so just greed. It's straight up greed. Cobalt. Children are mining cobalt and a host of other materials that are needed for y'all's vape pens, y'all's Teslas, y'all's batteries for any. And when I say y'all's, I mean me too. My phone, my laptop, my mic, all of these things run on basically child slave labor. Yeah, child slave labor, as well as just slave labor, enslaving people. Yeah, yeah. It has gotten worse because now, of course, always in an effort to develop, um, there is, of course, another issuance of billions of dollars to the DRC, but of course, not without a little quid pro quo from China. And let's be clear, Apple, Tesla, Google, everybody has their hands in the murder of these people. So like, let's be clear about that. Everybody, we want to talk about sustainability. Yes, we should absolutely focus on green solutions, but also enslaving people shouldn't be any version of okay to anyone. Paying a person $1 a day for working, The same dollar a day that you want to pay them, that should be your salary. Since they don't need to live on anything, neither do you. How is that even partially okay in anyone's mind? Don't answer that. I don't actually want to know. I want you to do better. That's it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to understand how you can be so evil in just for profit. For profit. You could have been figuring out with all of the millions and billions of people out here that are unemployed, that have degrees and all of the things, y'all could have figured out how to use all of those different levels of different disciplines to make other alternatives in safety to mine these materials instead of, oh, this child's small enough to fit into this cavernous hole. Let's have them go in there, let it collapse, and they die, and their family gets fucking nothing. Okay, so America is an enslaver just as long as it's prisoners, and anybody in Africa or South America, any place else, that slavery is okay with America. Period. It just is. And it has been since its nascence, since its earliest aughts. It's only ever been about how they can get the most out of you for the least from them. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. You have all of these people out of work that have degrees, that have had to take um, employment that is under, in which they are overqualified and undervalued. And no money's really being made. Not enough to actually live on. Barely survive? Possibly. But live? No. Surviving, you can pay your bills. Living, you can pay your bills, your debts, save, and go on vacation. That's living. Or pursue any other interests that you might have outside of work on your own time. On your own time. Because what? You make more than enough money to pursue whatever it is you feel like. Isn't that great? Isn't it amazing? Oh, listen, I don't know it either. I don't know what that's like either. Trust me. Unfortunately, people just like to blow smoke up my ass and tell me how smart you are. You know, sometimes you just gotta brim. Like, I don't have the fucking energy. Like, all my energy is making sure that I give y'all the most direct and kind information that I can. That's it. That's the extent of it. Brown nosing? I have to develop a character for that. I want to be myself. The only time I'm willing to play a character is when I'm out here play, playing and cosplaying. Okay. Okay. And whatever I do in the interim. But 24 I'm sorry, for me to spend 40 hours a week at a place in which I have to play a character and y'all don't even pay enough. No, that ain't gonna work. That just ain't gonna work. I'm sorry. Like, y'all get what y'all get, and y'all can get the fuck on. That's how I feel about that. But yeah, China has agreed to give $7 billion to the DRC, in exchange for resources, of course, which means more people have put their hands in the pot of Africa once again, or put more, whatever, put more violence and death. That's what they've done. They supplied the money to give these people in government that aren't doing what they need to do. And the citizens of the DRC are the ones left worse for it. They face, of course, with the enslavement, rape, death. It is horrifying. And the fact that it's not something that is also front page news is quite telling. And, the browner you get, the less time you get, the less actionable everyone seems to feel. I know for me, I am trying to do my best in terms of not perpetuating anymore, contributing anymore to the overconsumption of these particular materials, which means I gave up vaping. So vaping, something you got to give up. Oh, it's too hard. So is enslavement. So is enslavement. Yes, I'm rolling my eyes. Oh, we can't boycott. We can't boycott Apple. We can't boycott You can't, like. Why do you need to buy that new phone? Why do you need to get a refurbish? You don't need a new phone. You don't. All of these companies hire marketing companies that also hire psychologists and psychiatrists that help you better tack on to consumerism so that you keep buying whatever the fuck they tell you. You don't need it. You really don't. And even if you do need a phone, you don't need that phone. There are refurbishes. I promise you. Since I found out, I got more than enough phones in my possession that I can, let's just refurb. That's it. I'm not doing that. I'm not contributing anymore to the cycle of enslavement and horror. I just can't. That's me. But that is me. And the US is, we already know, move over to the other genocide in Palestine. Uh, we already know the US is sending the military to Israel. We knew that. When I wrote this was like at the top of the year, maybe like the end of last year. They continue to keep giving them billions in dollars of weapons. You really didn't think that the military was going to have to go too? I'm glad I ain't signed up. I promise you, I'm glad I ain't signed up. It's fucking disgusting. And I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. And people can't boycott that Starbucks or McDonald's. Whatever. Like, y'all can't boycott. That's it. That's why y'all ain't getting reparations. Self included. This is a group project, people. And unfortunately, if all do not participate, an exceeding majority do not participate in a way that is actually feasible for us all, we will always end up with a what? Failing grade. Possibly a D. That's the best you could hope for at this juncture. I don't even understand why like living on the earth is a group project. For as much as we like to think that it's not, it is a group project, because even though a lot of the things that we do individually may not hurt any one person outside of us, there are still very real ramifications for all of the other things that we do that influence and impact us all. So food, air, water, they impact us all, babe. They impact us all. And the fight for freedom also impacts us all. And if we turn a blind eye, and such trying times as these, please understand when the thrashing comes for us, it will be quiet as well. Okay? Just saying. You keep playing with these people. America has radicalized their own people. How are y'all, like, quite literally? Everybody telling you, we don't want this ceasefire now, right now. Get the Palestinians, they laying back right now, immediately. And to all the Jewish people there that are wondering, oh, well, where am I supposed to go? Back to Boston, bitch. Back to New York. Back to Brooklyn. Ho. Back to Austria. You dizzy bitch. The fuck? Back to Poland. That's where you'll go. That's where you'll go. You fucking shitting me? The hell? Wrong with y'all? Where would we go? Where would we go? Where would we go? Crown Heights, bitch. Like, I don't fucking know. There's so many Jewish communities all over these United States that you could go to. Yeah, you flew your stupid ass from Boston to this to the occupied state of Israel. You took your happy stupid ass to the occupied state of Israel because you needed a home after you've effectively holocausted a bunch of people out of their homes now. Yes, holocausted. Yep. Don't like it. Shouldn't keep doing it. Shouldn't. I don't understand why y'all would want to be in the same number as Nazis. I don't get it. I don't. I do not. I promise I don't. But that's your drum, and you're gonna beat it. Okay. Stupid to me. But I'm just a girl. What do I know? MTA, Omni, OMNY. Allegedly, y'all are stealing. Yeah, those card readers that y'all like to put out, y'all are stealing from people. Because why the fuck? I went on a ride on a Sunday. Why were y'all still trying to charge me for 2 other rides? Tuesday and Wednesday. Days later. Mind you, the ride that I took went through, so don't play with me. And that's why I use my Cash App card and lock it as soon as I'm done. I'm just saying. Each one teach one. If you out there and you caught up out there, you make a quick fast break to the train. You got to tap that phone as opposed to getting your Metro card out. I would say always get a Metro card. Always get a Metro card. Put money on that card and get a Metro card. That Omni bullshit, they literally are gypping y'all. Allegedly, they are gypping us. They are gypping us allegedly on practically every ride that y'all take. Because why are y'all being charged 2 and 3 times after? It's ridiculous. They NYPD so worried about people stealing fares. Is somebody out there paying for 2 and 3 and 4 people right now? Okay, it's been paid. It's been paid. They paid. Somebody done paid it forward. I know I had paid it forward quite a few times. So anybody that jumped on MTA and the police got you, I swiped for you. So bring it this way. I don't care. I don't bring it this way. I ain't even take that ride. Fuck y'all. I ain't take that ride. That was for them. They took that ride. That's theirs. Cause this is out of out of hand and out of pocket. Those Omni kiosks are a jip. They are a jip. Do not use those Omni kiosks. They are a fucking jip. If you keep using them, that's your own stupid ass fault now. I've warned you. But Omni is going to need to see me about my money. Okay? Because what the fuck you mean you're going to keep charging me for rides that I didn't take? Like, I haven't been nowhere near public transportation. No. Not me. But we gonna find out. We gonna work it out. Omni, you're on my list of people set up by Todd to come with me with the bullshit. I'ma always think RHOA. It's an RHOA. Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's a scheme set up by Todd to come with you with the bullshit. She just knew she was right. I love that. I'm sorry. The Sephora 10-year-olds. I'm a Rouge member at Sephora. I'm not bragging. I'm learning. I'm trying to divest from a lot of things. That might be a little slow burn. Sorry. But I am a Rouge member. That means I'll be in there and I spend thousands of dollars. I've spent thousands of dollars in there. Okay. Even if there is a 10-year-old that is acting untoward, could we not record them? And even if they aren't, I've seen people recording 10-year-olds that aren't doing anything to them. They're just being 10 and in Sephora. I understood people's frustration with the whole, they could be ruining their skin barriers. Trust me, I ruined mine with Proactive, but that was because my mother put me on that. That wasn't me. That wasn't on me. Neither here nor there. She's good now, so, Mother got her together, so don't worry. But, yeah, like, I understood, like, health-wise, people being worried about having these 10-year-olds wanting all this skincare. But now everybody keeps trying to make it seem like 10-year-olds are like the antichrists. I'm sorry. Every time I've ever been to Sephora, there's been anybody younger than me, to teen, tween, or in between, whatever that. They've been lovely for the most part. Like, oh, I'm sorry, miss. Excuse me. Like, very polite. Manners galore. I'm sorry. I don't want to keep speaking that over them. Like, they have been nice. They have been kind. They have been polite. And I live in Brooklyn. My fave Sephora, Atlantic Terminal. So, it takes all kinds in there. So, like, no, like, I'm not getting no, I don't know. Like, are y'all treating them with some kind of bullshit? Are y'all on the bullshit? Like, excuse me, beat it, kid. Like, what were y'all on? I'm sorry. Because I have a hard time believing that children are just out here doing that. Like that, ad nauseum, just being rude. Viperous. Listen. Now, I know I'm late. And I don't give a damn. But Cat Williams on Club Shay Shay. Hilarious. And he got that tour coming up too. The Dark Matter tour. It chef's kiss for me. I mean, listen, he went up against his contemporaries. He went up against people who he also can very much he's at very much fighting weight with. Like I don't see the problem. I don't. You know, the light skinned weird face wife thing. Now that was problematic. Why you got to bring them women in there? They over there just catching strays. Listen, ain't it enough? Ain't it enough? They still black at the end. I know that, whatever. But I'm sorry. That was just too much. It was just too low blow. Cause my mother's a light skinned lady. Like everybody, whenever they meet me or see me for whatever reason, they think my mother is some deep dark brown skin goddess. No, my mom yellow. She's very much a black woman from two black people. So don't do that like at all. Thank you. But yeah, it's unfortunate. Unfortunate. And he had to make fun of them people's wives like that. That day, he ain't said that. He could have kept the wives out of it. I'm still mad. Luda made a whole. He sent along a whole verse. And he said nothing about his wife. I said a hip, huh? The hip, the hip, the hip. Oh, stop it. I'm sorry. But speaking of, now, Megan and Nikki. Ooh, maybe I'm late, but here it is. His absolute perfection. I'm sorry. No. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Okay, it's perfect. It was perfect. And the fact that that lady took one line out of a song, well, maybe not one line, but took a line out of a song and made it solely about her and her family. I guess the question is, are all of the men and women that were also hit by that line your family as well? Are you just feeling real human interesting in all the people that were honestly hit by that line? That's what I want to know. Is it just, are you just worried about um that man you married? Listen, it's not our fault. It's not her fault. All she did was bring up the litigation that keeps him put on a list. You'll never have privacy because your name, your address will always be on a public registry. That was your pick. That was your pick. Here's my thing. Like, everybody want to talk about the queen, the queen, the queen, the queen, the queen, queen, queen. Uh, Listen, I know Aladdin really got us all. I know. A princess with a pauper. I know. No. In the real world, no. Especially when the pauper can sexually assault somebody. I'm sorry. No. Uh-uh. Nope. But listen, it's probably you know how probably I know the sexual tension in that house is probably hella thick because she is acting very much high school on the playground, talking in shit. Mm-hmm. And high school girls get vicious, so please. Um, and honestly, if it sounded like somebody that actually read enough books for it to be funny, we might have taken out everything she said a different way. But I don't think the only reading she really does is, of course, contracts and them tweets. And I need to get up out of that. Them tweets and them comments. I need to get up out of that. Yeah, Nikki spiraling for days ad nauseum about this young lady and her one line that she could relate to. Mm. I just never, as someone who sees themselves as ethereal, divine, um, it would never behoove me to take more than a second to 10 out of my day to address my underling. Why would I do that? Somebody that I helped birth. Why would I do that? I think Nikki is trying to do what a lot of parents do and, try and lambaste and lament their child on the internet uh, and think that the internet's supposed to agree with them. And I don't understand. Uh, if you felt it was that deep, I know you could have gotten her phone number. I know you probably have her phone number. Because you saying and doing a lot, and you making it sound real rowdy. You making it sound real rah-rah. Your words and energy, not, nobody else's, nobody goading you or questioning you. You yourself are going out of your way to spiral on the internet. And you think that's the best course of action? I don't understand. I don't. I really don't. Because it's like, as annoying as it may be for Beyonce, she knows she's Beyonce. Nikki, why don't you know the same? That's what I wanna understand. I don't get it. I really don't. Yeah, no. I'll never understand it. It'll never be my thing to understand. You go out of your way to is this a ploy or a scheme? Is this payola rat beef? If it is, I'm here for that. Okay, we can go for that. It's low stakes. Everybody's on one accord. You making money, she making money, everybody making money. I like that. Has it gotten? I'm sorry, I don't know if I could believe it as that because the utter disrespect um, to Meg's mom. Like, yeah, she lied on her mother. Girl, I know you lied on your girl. Please, I know you lied on your mother. If you would have fought your mother, I know you lied on her too. I'm like, shut up, girl. Mm, mm, mm. Ridiculous. I could never understand. Why in the high hole fuck would you do that? You thought that was a good. The fact that she thought it was a good diss. And then the red feet, blue feet, 1 feet, 2 feet. Like, I can't. I haven't listened to it. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. And I won't. Why do I have to continuously subject myself to bullshit? I'm not doing that. I'm just not. Okay? It's just not happening. And through all of it, Megan has shown the most queenhood, queenliness through it all. Through all of it. While they was dragging her name through the mud, through the dirt. And she ain't go on no 3-day rant like you did about one line that could be for any fucking body, to be quite honest. I guess anybody in your crew. That's unfortunate, Nikki. That's unfortunate. Listen, I don't have no advice for Nikki. You want to know why I don't have no advice for Nikki? Because Nikki do what the fuck Nikki you do. I'm not telling no middle-aged woman what to do. Shoot. Any of y'all 20-somethings, early 30-somethings know something about re-raising parents? Y'all know you can't tell no grown person what to do. Girl, please. I got my own grown people to worry about. I ain't worrying about that one. I can't. I cannot. I can avert my gaze, but that's about it. And that's all I'm going to do. That is not, that's not my cup of tea. I like people, listen, I like people that have tact and grace about themselves. I do. I can't help it. I just can't. They have tact and grace about themselves, for themselves. So much so that it extends to others that they think that you're weak. Meanwhile, you just strongly value yourself, and they just honestly are getting the aftermath of it. You get the residuals, the side effects, the cast off of somebody being graceful and tactful. That's it. But yeah. And another back to more serious note. So they've been working on making homelessness a criminal offense. Yeah. So many people right now are couch surfing. People that you would not think would have to do that because they should be able to have a job that pays them well enough that they also can pursue other things. Like a life. Like a fucking life. But America worried about all of the most lucrative things because making you a slave to the system is lucrative for America. That's all it is. Homelessness allows you to be a slave. That's what the US government thinks. Oh, you're homeless. Put them in a prison camp. What? 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 People are losing their jobs left and right. There's a website called warntracker.com. Let you know about all the layoffs that are about to go down. A lot of layoffs in tech. A lot of layoffs in DIE. A lot of layoffs. All those people with all of those specialty skills and certifications, and they get out here And there are no more jobs too. What? So you slowly start losing everything. Eventually, excuse me, you lose your home. Unfortunately. And they are hoping that while you are at your worst, that they can thusly take advantage of you and make it their best effort in profit. It's just like like that. Keep thinking genocide don't got shit to do with you. It'll be you too. Keep thinking it. It'll never be me. It'll never be me. It'll never be me. Okay, everybody's one fire away. Okay? Okay? A fire away. Let a tsunami roll through this bitch. What does Mother Nature give a fuck about your money for? Shit. And other, and I know I'm late about this, but y'all heard about the 215 bodies that were found in Jackson, Mississippi behind a state jail after a woman's quest to find her missing grandson? Turns out that he had been killed in a hit and run by police. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So after finding that out, she thusly had to find out they have to pay $250 to get the body back. It's like you want to say America's not a real place, but this shit is really happening. It is really. I bet, girl. I was gonna take the wig off too. I'll say that. But yeah. This country is already entering, if it hasn't already been, entering into the most dystopian era you could imagine. But I know a lot of people will just close their eyes and act as though it's not happening. It's not happening. It's happening. And the fucked up thing is, you won't worry about it until it happens at your fucking door. I think somebody's supposed to give a fuck then. Girl, I'm gonna die with the rest of them. That's it. Dig it up. All right now. Yeah. Also, Greyhound, they are being stripped for parts at this point. Like, they taking Greyhound out of here. Like, it was one of the more affordable ways to travel around the United States. They trying to get it right up the fuck out of here. It's crazy. And honestly, some of them tickets was costing just as much as an airplane ticket. Yeah. Like, excuse you. Y'all don't even make sure we taking off all the time. You want to tell somebody what? What? You want how much money? From who? It better not be from me. Shit. But I'm gonna leave off on two things. Well, 3. Okay. Pat McGrath. Pat McGrath and Mason Bajella. Okay. SS24. The history that she just made with the makeup look of a porcelain doll, I'm floored, floored at this woman's artistry. I think they've been showing the makeup looks, and people have been trying to copy it. And before Pat McGrath actually even put out the tutorial and told the girls what they needed to get to do the things, they was already on their reverse engineering shit, just off general principle, because the art was arting and it inspired. Okay, it inspired. Okay, and that's all I ever wanted. Like, that's all I ever want for everybody. Like, that's all I ever want for anybody. Like, I am pro me, so I am pro black. That's where I'm at with it. Um, also, Club Shay Shay, are you about to have my fave on? Monique. Ooh, messy. Ooh, Shay Shay. Shay Shay. You know you about to be. Listen, I'm gonna need you to get into your good Judy bag and be messy. Not bad messy. Like, not flamboyant messy. Please chill out. I'll leave that for the people that can actually do that, okay? But the mess. Get to the mess. I already know. Shay Shay. He messy. He messy. He's simple messy though. He ain't journalistic messy enough for me. You feel me? Because I would have sometimes I be here. Listen, I just want to. Can we go back though? Because I need this question answered. You feel me? I just can't understand. Do you mean to tell me? Like, and I'm doing it as if I was him, because like, you can redirect them back to your question. He just be, mm-hmm, you know. He don't be letting them go too far off, because he's still shit. That's still Shannon Sharp, okay. Hard body, okay. Mm. I'm getting to that, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I am looking forward to that. I really hope that it sparks a kind of resurgency. You feel me? Of Monique, because I really do enjoy her. Yeah, there is some, things that I will not ever agree with her on in terms of how relationships get down. But there's a lot that I can get with her on, and I can't get with her on the bonnet thing because I don't care, baby. They was hosing y'all down in 3-piece suits. Please shut up. Like, please shut up. Like, the bonnet ain't doing shit. It ain't doing shit. It ain't doing shit to nobody that already didn't have that shit in their fucking mind. And if they had it in their mind, it didn't matter if they were gonna wear a 3-piece suit or a bonnet. So that's just how I feel about that one. And then we're gonna leave it at that. I'm sorry, that bonnet shit always gonna get me. It's always gonna get me. Cause y'all know that there were me y'all. I forget the name of I forget how to say the name of the freaking laws that they had in Louisiana that made it so that black women had to cover their hair up in bonnets and the like to try and satiate white men away from black women, because the white women were scared that all of the black women was going to take their menses if they showed a coil or tendril. So, I'm sorry. That's just some ignorant ass shit to say to me. That is. Because damned if you do, damned if you don't. When you black, that's just how it is. Okay? If we going to worry about all that The respectability politics of it all, I'm going to tell you right now. They've been respectability politic and playing in your face all this time. That's why it's so much little incremental change that they end up on the back end reversing. Because what don't we have anymore? Affirmative action. He ain't helped nobody with blonde white women to begin with, so fuck it. It helped more of them than it helped us. And it helped more of them and everybody else until they thought, oh, well, maybe the white people think that I'm white too. You're Asian. You're Asian. You're Asian. And now they let you know they don't see it for you either. Shoot. You kidding me? But, I say all of that to say, COVID is still a thing. As a sign off, COVID is still a thing. Mask up if you can. Mask up. N95, KN95. Mask up. Honestly, even if COVID isn't around, the flu still is. And granted, some of y'all feel like y'all need to lose some weight, but how much weight can you lose dead? Just asking. But yeah, COVID is a debilitating disease. It's as deadly as HIV and AIDS. Yes, your lung health is deteriorating each and every time you contract COVID. So, please, mask up. Please. And even if you don't get sick, at least now you know you won't get nobody else sick. Typhoid Mary didn't have typhoid. Well, Typhoid Mary did have typhoid, but she didn't have no indicators that she had it. She's just spreading it around. So, COVID's still a thing. Mask up. Now, maybe I'm late. Thank you so much. Signing on.